Hello and welcome to the second instalment of Technical Thursdays from True North FX. Today I'm going to be recapping the EURNZD trade that I sent out earlier in the week on the True North FX Instagram. So I think it was Sunday night I sent out a trade regarding EURNZD. Well, not a trade, but a setup. So I'm just going to review how that's currently going. So this was a setup that I sent out. So if I just open up this. EURNZD. So what I was saying on the post was that we've had two previous weeks where we've rejected the monthly resistance of 1.73400, and it's proven to be a good resistance area that we are currently rejecting off. So during the week, I have been looking for, a breakout higher and then possibly shorts coming, as I said there, potential downside momentum coming. So if I just flip back onto our charts now and drop onto EURNZD, you'll see it is playing out quite nicely. So we've had the break above the 73,400 zone, which if I just drop onto the weekly again, just to show you guys, we have rejected for 1-2 weeks. So this is the third week we've had that daily break, which is, a good sign, because you've got to try and think outside the box in terms of trading. So you've got to be successful in trading, you've got to do the opposite to what everyone else is thinking. So from what you taught as an early trader is for the breakout, the retest off the trend line, the breakout, the retest off the trend line, the move, the breakout, the retest off support resistance, the move again. What I've discovered over the previous few months is that to be successful, you have to think opposite to the way most 90-95% of retail traders trade. Sorry about that. And that's kind of how you will succeed in being that 5-10% of successful traders. So right now we can see I've identified a zone here. So if I just drop back onto my daily again, we're starting to form it's a double top, could call it a triple top, but it's looking nicely. We've got the Fibonacci extension of 61.8 zone, which is a key area. As you see, I highlight that gold. I do like to take my trades between the 61.8 and the 78.6 zone. They are great areas for me personally, and I find them very effective. So if we look there, so we had our trend line, so I've drawn a trend line down in the current move. Again, price, if you look overall, we are in a small uptrend, but if you look on the weekly, again, you would say that we are trying to fulfill a new higher low. So this is why I'm expecting a pull back down and then a move eventually back up. So I drop back onto the daily again, 4 hour. Again, we've had that breakout the trend line, and that's a nice sign for me that we are going to come back down. I do like to use these trend lines a lot because they do, like say, kind of trap people. They give you this indication of that, once you break out the trend line, then we're going to go long, which, to be honest, you probably would have caught a nice few amount of pips, but I'm not really going for these, pips. So that's not me. I'm aiming for the 300-400 parts. That's part swing trading. So if I drop down again onto the 1 hour, you'll see there we've got plenty of multiple rejections off this area. Again, let me just hide this highlighted zone. I have highlighted this one on the 1 hour. As you can see there, we've got plenty of multiple rejections. This is kind of where I'm going to be looking at, taking a short trade anywhere from around here, in that zone. Anywhere from there, I'll be looking at taking a short trade. I'm just going to keep riding this all the way back down. And my target will be, one moment. My target will be the 27 extension. So as you can see there, you're talking over 250 pips, which for me is a great target. Along the way, obviously, we'll look to close partials, but right now we're showing great signs of, a short trade coming. We have picked up a bit more of a bullish momentum in the last few hours. But again, it doesn't worry me. I do feel like the overall projection of this trade is a short trade. So yeah, that's a short recap on the EURNZD that's sent out on Sunday. Again, been waiting patiently. That's what you do. Don't rush. Just wait. Let the price come to you. As you can see, I've had that drawn out since, say, Sunday night, and it's kind of playing exactly how I wanted it to. The 61 points. It's not got my Fibonacci zones on there, but I've just showed the weekly. But on the daily lower time frames, it is showing me the the areas that I want. So I'm now just going to show you a little preview to another trade that I'm currently monitoring, which is EURGBP. Anyone who trades EURGBP will understand that this pair has been crazy recently, solely down to the GBP Brexit news. Euros also had some strong fundamental reasons. So I'm going to just highlight, preview why I do believe that we're going to get a nice long trade coming. Again, let's drop onto the weekly. I always start with a higher time frame, top-down analysis. So you can see right now we have broken well ahead of that weekly support of basically 0.900. Let me just drop down. Can't see. Yeah, 0.900. Sorry, 0.9000. I should say. Broke, smashed through that. We're now coming back down to test this for a move. Like you see in trading, you have to make the higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. This is fulfilling a nice higher low. As you can see, that was a previous. And now come down to that again, golden area, 61.8% zone. Highlighted previous resistance, which again came back on the 17th of July. So we've now come back down into this area if we drop down into the smaller time frames. So anywhere around these areas between the 61.8 to 78, again, we'll probably get the breakout of the trend line. Probably even beautifully to this weekly support again. Get some beautiful rejections, nice candlestick formations, bullish engulfing, morning star patterns. Sorry, trying to think now, mine's gone blank. Tweezer bottoms. It would be nice to get those and then hopefully take a nice long trade back to at least the 9300 zone, which would be so anywhere from around here. Again, another 250 to 300 pips. But this is a new trade set up, so I am looking at this, monitoring this. So let me just put some long positions on. So yeah, maybe anywhere from around these zones down here. This would be an ideal area. So right, off the support line, all the way up to there. Nice 300 pip trade, probably around the 50 pip stop. Yeah, 50 pip stop I think would be okay on that trade. So yeah, great risk reward there. As you can see, 6.06 risk reward. It's a great trade if we can get in that. Hopefully, if does play out exactly how we want. Monitoring this EURGBP. I will keep you updated. I will be posting this on the True North Trading page. Again, if you don't follow us, please follow, subscribe, and weekly installments, Tuesday, Thursday videos will be coming up. So I'm just going to end that there, and thank you for watching.